as you can see, where have I been? What's going on? These are great questions, and I'm super excited that you're here to ask them. I mean, you didn't really ask them, but you're asking them because you're watching. So why have I not made YouTube videos for 9 months? Great question. And that's what we're starting with. Honestly, it was because I wasn't passionate about the content I was creating. The last video I did was actually probably one of the ones that I've been the most excited about in a while. And that was it wasn't a video with Jack Merridew, but it was about the piece that I wrote about him in the Huffington Post. And that was a great experience. I enjoyed that, but the video was really just to supplement what I had done there. And so I stopped because it's so important. One of the things you guys have said in the comments just all the time, and I just love this, it makes me know that I'm doing something that I feel like is important, is that you like that I'm genuine, or that you feel like I'm genuine, and I try to be, I mean, obviously. But the thing that was getting at me is that I didn't feel like I was creating content that I was passionate about, and thereby I wasn't doing things that were genuine. I wasn't doing the best I could, and that's not being genuine to who I am, or what I, care to do. So that's kind of the short answer, is that I didn't feel like I had a path and direction to make videos. There's been a lot of stuff that's changed in my life recently, good things, really. I mean, none of them I would say are, bad. Some of them are maybe things that I didn't choose to change. They just changed, but for the most part, they were choices, and I think they were choices that I am glad about. So what's been going on for 9 months? That's a super fair question. As many of you know, I've been a podcaster since 2011. So, for like 7 years now, not quite because it was the end of 2011, but almost 7 years of podcasting. And it's been an awesome experience. I've learned a ton there. I've only done a little over 50 YouTube videos, and really the first probably 5 or 10 didn't count because I had no idea what I was doing, and some of them weren't really related to the channel and what I've focused on here. They were other things that I had dabbled with and messed with that were TrueChat related. So the point is that, I wasn't seeing the same, I guess, development in myself and the same growth in myself on YouTube as I was as a podcaster. And so I wanted to take a break and figure out, what do I want to create? What do I want to share with you guys? What's the plan going forward? And I didn't need 9 months to do it, granted. I said about 4 months ago, I'm going to get back to doing YouTube videos, and you can see how that went. In fact, I apologize. I sent out I think it was a tweet, and maybe I posted on Instagram that I was going to be back. It was for Super Bowl Sunday that I was going to do a video. And then I realized that was Super Bowl Sunday. I was like, well, that's probably kind of stupid. I mean, I don't personally always watch the Super Bowl, and I know some of you don't, I'm sure. For those of you that do, great. Lots of people do, and that's cool. But I was just like, well, that's probably not great. I found an excuse. Let's put it that way. I've found lots of excuses. So I just had to sit down and do it. I watched that video. I actually did do a video. That's the other ironic thing, is I recorded one. I have one, and I wasn't very happy with it. So here I am, and we're doing this now. And in the last 9 months, I've bought a house, I've moved, I've gotten engaged, and we're renovating TrueChat's studio. So there's been a lot. I mean, and rightfully so. 9 months is, a fair amount of time. So the house is super cool. That it goes along with moving. We moved to Urbana, Brett and I did, from Cincinnati, and that's where I grew up, my hometown, because TrueChat's at a place where I was able to kind of be wherever I wanted. And that was nice from the standpoint of my parents are getting ready to move on to like a different chapter in their life. And when I say that, it's a nice way of saying moving kind of into retirement. And my mother's the director of a nonprofit, and that's great. She's enjoying that, and my dad helps a lot with that. So they're doing that thing. They're moving in that direction. And in doing so, The family business is something that Brett and I are kind of like purchasing and taking over. And it's something that I was part of building and helping them with for many years, up until just recently when I had moved to Cincinnati. So, you know, up until about 2 years ago, I was very involved in that and part of it. And so it's great now that I get to come back and be a part of it again. So that's why we moved back. I'm sorry, I did a weird tongue thing there. I don't know. But anyway, the point is we moved back because mostly of that. There's another reason that I can't tell you guys about yet. You'll just have to keep watching videos, because somewhere down the road, and I won't tell you where, I will tell you the secret reason. You can guess and see if you get it right. But there's another reason, and it's a good reason. It's a cool reason. I think it is. So we'll look at that. I'm gonna do in upcoming videos that we're gonna do a house tour and walk you through the process of that and how we chose the house, and Brett will be there and in that video, so stay tuned for that. The other thing is engaged, and that goes along with kind of buying a house together. It's crazy to me to think about that when Brett and I got together, it wasn't legal for us to get married in the state of Ohio. And as we were together, we got to live through that historic moment of, we can do that now, and we can do it anywhere. It doesn't have to be Ohio. Just, you know, with the Pulse nightclub shooting, I mean, all the shootings, but particularly that one, and just how I grew up, and I can't believe I'm back here in Urbana, and I'll talk more about that in upcoming videos, but just so cool that that we can do that now. So what a great advancement for the community. And so engaged, Brett proposed, and I will take you guys through more of that in a video about getting engaged. So we've got the house tour, we've got the engagement. I want to do a video on like who I am. I mean, you guys have an idea. I'm going to, I've actually already taken it, a personality test. It's called 16personalities.com. I don't know. Some of you, I'm sure, have heard of it. Maybe you've even taken it yourself. But I am going to share with you guys the results of that and see if you think they match up. I think it's pretty uncanny, but give you an insight into who I am, because, you know, I spend such a small portion of my life with you guys. I mean, the 50 plus hours that I've done on YouTube, and they're not all, again, they're not all related to this channel specifically, but around that, you know, 50, well, not 50 hours, but around the number of videos that I've done, it's just such a small segment of who I am and what I do. And being genuine is, again, one of the reasons that you guys, I know, have said that you like what I do. So that's hopefully another way I can show you guys who I am and what I'm like, not just on camera, but also off camera. And so we're going to do a business tour as well. That was the other thing I kept forgetting. I talked all about it, and then it was like, well, that's great. But you guys get to see it. It's an all-natural food store, a gift shop, garden center, tree and shrub nursery, maplelanefarm.org. You guys can look at that if you want. But don't worry about it really right now, because I have other stuff I need you to do, and I'll mention it all in that video. But you can check it out if you want to, and it's exciting. So we'll give you a whole tour on what it is and what it entails. And that's kind of the main docket right now. So Brett's going to be in a few of those videos, and I've got some other stuff. Some of them are secrets. So, you know, as things come up along the way, we might move stuff around, but regardless, I'm excited to be back, and I'm just going to keep going, because I think that I know from podcasting that you have to give content a chance, and I have to be passionate about what I'm doing. I think I was passionate about a lot of the videos I did, but I don't know. Going back and looking at them, I'm very hard on myself, of course, so a number of them I'm like, wow, those are bad. I don't know why you guys watch, but it's great that you do, and I'm so thankful for that. So I'm going to try to continually improve, you know, and that's hopefully what we all want to do in whatever our passion is. So thank you guys for being here. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, subscribe button. And I know you need to get notifications, so hit the bell and give it a big thumbs up if you like it. Let me know in the comments if you're glad I'm back. Give me a smiley face or something. Just let me know that you're still going to intend to watch, because that'll keep me going. We're closing in on a new subscriber mark, and that's exciting. So let's make it happen. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys next week. Be the change.